of he did what? A man is facing 40 years after breaking out of a Mississippi prison just months before he was expected to be released. Can you believe this dumbness, Al?
Recidivism. That's what it's called, recidivism, the tendency of a convicted criminal to reoffend. There are three reasons they say why they do that, because he was only 6 months from getting out, being out. 4 months, 4 months. Okay. One, they say, is family emergency. Prisoners, because they have an outside emergency, a loved one's dying, a mother's dying, something, they break out. Or their life is in danger on the inside. So they're like, let me get out before somebody kills me before I get out. And the other one is your mind plays tricks on you that you are not ready to handle the free world. So what do? You reconvict yourself, and you do it by breaking out and then holding people for hostage in his case. So.
Just like that movie Life. Remember when Miguel Nunez's character ran out and he made himself get shot because he said the world wouldn't accept him? I thought that was really a deep and sad moment in there.
And this is such a young guy. That's what really plays into the psyche that the prison system and the criminal system is having on our young Black men's mind. When you feel like that you are better off in prison than you are in integrating your life back into the community or back into the back into the world, it's a really sad time for our young Black men.
Hugh, what do you think?
To Al's point, it definitely is very unfortunate because he had been in there for a while and he's only in his early 20s. So the only adult life that he knew was in prison. And it's funny because Mississippi, it's fair to assume he probably came from an impoverished background, probably had nowhere to go, all types of social anxiety surrounding what am I going to do when I get out. And it's funny, though, because, when they said he only had 4 months left and is now facing 40 years, I thought it was excessive. Then I realized, okay, he stole a car and held some people hostage. But the simple fact that somebody had 4 months and they broke out lends itself to the fact that they're not all here. And I just think some level of grace should be extended for the psychological component of this. I think 40 years is too much.
And we're like only 4 months because relatively speaking, right? But I will say this, we all know I think we did some stories about this, Mississippi has some of the worst prisons in America, where they show the food in there, where there's maggots, all kind of nonsense. And was he in federal or was he in state? Do we know?
I think it was in state.
Okay. Well, the prisons are not in a good, they're some of the worst prisons that we have, especially it's really, really bad. I saw some videos at the prisons they leaked out, maggots in the trays, it's disgusting. So I couldn't stand one more day in that. So I can understand that.